Hi, Rouslan. Let's take a look at your new set of essays. Okay, this is the local food essay, so let's get straight into it. Experts throughout both the developing and developed world have debated whether the fact that food travels countless miles from producers to consumers is detrimental for the economy and environment. Some believe society benefits uh, on a large scale from such a development. However, you need to have some sort of word of contrast here. Personally, I strongly disagree. This essay will discuss both points of view using examples from the Russian government and Moscow State University. Okay, fine. On the one hand, there is ample evidence of positive development provoked by complex logistic schemes. Okay, the central reason for this is twofold. Firstly, numerous jobs, careful, no A here, numerous jobs are created when companies sustain the supply chain that can provide prompt delivery of the food. Okay, give me examples. Who are you talking about? What are these jobs that are created? Secondly, the diversity of the offered nutrition can saturate a person. I don't really care for that word here, saturate a person with natural vitamins. Pick a different word here instead. And proteins, which can rarely, no E here, the E goes after the R, rarely achieved by consuming local goods. For example, recent empirical research by the Russian government demonstrated, careful with your typing, that almost 20% of the total population employed are either, what? Are either engaged in food production or transportation. This does not belong here. You've definitely mixed up your sentences. This sentence belonged right here when I said that you needed to explain who is involved. So that should have gone there. Okay, it must not be forgotten that due to such travel, okay, get rid of that, some seeds get into soil of distant territories. That in general is of great profit for the planet, health, and nature. Careful with your typing. Diversity because new powerful strains are being born this way. Therefore, it is conclusively clear that modern supply system has undeniable benefits. All right, I'm really confused because all of this belonged right after this sentence, and then this sentence didn't belong with the rest of the paragraph at all. Great profit, powerful strains, modern supply system has undeniable benefits. Okay, so like I said, you really should have gotten rid of this sentence altogether. You should have had these sentences go right up here, and then you needed to somehow extend that idea that the diversity of food can fill, I guess, a person with natural vitamins and minerals, not really proteins. And then you should have extended that. So why can't it be achieved just by local foods? Why do we have to turn to foreign food for this to happen? So that was missing for me. So what's going on here, Rouslan, is two problems. Number one, task achievement is suffering because you're not developing some of these ideas, and then coherence and cohesion is suffering because your ideas aren't logically organized. All right, moving on. On the other hand, although there is a case for long-range delivery favoring society, the impact of encouraging local food production, careful with your typing, and preferring local food over over I don't know, distant food cannot be overstated. This is not distant food. That's not an expression at all. I don't know how to fix it. The impact of encouraging local food production and preferring local food over food brought over great distances. I mean, you have to use a whole phrase for it. This is largely because such choice with a C, not an S, stimulates small businesses, which fuel the economy of the region and make it less dependent with an E on global economical fluctuations. Economic, not economical. There's a difference. Look up the difference, okay? For example, an extensive study by Moscow State University showed that regions of Russia with a high level of production and consumption, such as Tatarstan or Krasnodar region, yes, are containing, no, they don't contain and they're not containing. It should be that they possess, maybe, or that they have. Those are better words here. And, okay. Also, we don't use and in the beginning of a sentence. So, these areas were impacted significantly less by the crisis with an R of 2008, when there was a fearful shortage of food in other states of Russia. Consistent with this line of thinking is that dependence on fossil fuels can also be reduced by diverting consumption to local markets, not only improving economical freedom of the region, but also reducing harmful emissions into the atmosphere. Good. Thus, it is possible to state beyond doubt that switching to nutriment, produced in place is tremendously enriching. All right, I don't really care for the grammar here or the words. You have to rephrase it in a way that's a little clearer and a little more accurate. I mean, sometimes simpler is better, so let's just call it food. All right? So thus it is possible to state beyond doubt that switching to products that are grown locally is far more enriching to the region's economy and environment. All right? From the arguments and examples given, I firmly believe that although long supply chains may provide some economical and ecological benefits, preference of local nourishment, get rid of this, is far more favorable for the province and environment. It is predicted that the share of small farms in total food produce will increasingly grow. Okay, so there are clearly some areas that I want you to work on that needed a little help, but okay, all right. Just be aware of it and make efforts to avoid it in the future and correct these particular essays. Let's take a look at your letter. Dear Sir Madam, my name is Rouslan Bistrov, student number this, student case number this. Careful with your typing. All right, now check it out. It's a formal letter, so I don't want to see any contractions. None. No I'm, no don't, no isn't. Has to all be written out. Second of all, this is a huge spelling mistake. So I am writing with reference to your letter demanding my reasons for being absent from the biology exam on this date. First of all, I would like to express, not bring, I would like to express my sincere apologies for any for any inconvenience this situation could have caused. I would like to inform you, it's far more formal to say I would like than I want. I would like to inform you that on the aforementioned date, I was neither able to visit the university nor advise any university authorities because I was hit by a car when I was heading to the exam on my bicycle. Full word, not this shortened informal version. I broke my leg and was unconscious, careful with your spelling, for 3 days, but doctors say I will be fine in a couple of months. I am at the hospital at the moment and hope to provide documental evidence of this unfortunate situation as soon as I get better. If it is possible, my intention is to follow all the courses that I am going to miss during the recreation period with the help of my fellow classmates. Also, I am ready to pass the missed exam on any date you arrange in case you find that possible. Looking forward to hearing from you. Yours faithfully. Okay, so full stop here. Leave a space. Yours faithfully is fine. This is okay. You did something I liked. Well, it's kind of okay and it's kind of not, because the prompt says, where is it? Possible resolutions. It's really just sounded to me like one resolution. You said that you're going to, I guess, get the course material from your friends, and then you said that they can arrange whatever date they want. So that's kind of multiple resolutions. It's kind of one resolution. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say that it's 2, so good. Remember, when it says resolutions or anytime you see a plural there, you have to include more than one. So it's fine. Just be careful with the tone. You have to make sure that you're formal and that your language is appropriate. So keep that in mind. Go ahead and correct these, add the errors to your error correction list, and write us another set of essays, okay? Get that started, and we'll meet back here with your next set. Good luck.